Alright guys, since I respect your time, I'll tell you what this video is, and I'll tell you what this video isn't. If you have a low attention span and want to see a shitty Air Force One POV, yeah, that's how much I was driving, I'll tell you about that later. It's the last thing that I do in this video. This is an insanely exaggerated walkthrough of Fun Spot Atlanta's final motherfucking day. You don't like that language, I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of it. I love you, but go watch Canopy Coaster, the best coaster channel for information that exists, and he doesn't use the word motherfucker. Anyway, I drove 2,300 miles about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, from New Orleans to Atlanta to a bunch of other shit, back to Atlanta, back to New Orleans for the final Thursday and Sunday of Air Force One's operations. I'm going to go on a lot of motherfucking tangents. I mean, there it is. This is the only video where I come in the opposite direction. I usually come from the opposite, coming in, and I forget which is east versus west or whatever, but Fayetteville, it's out there. Anyway, roller coasters and go, yeah, open 7 days a week until this day. Anyway, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit, but just don't mistake that I actually dislike anything about this place. This is one of my favorite places I've ever visited, and I consider this my home park at 7 hours away. But I talk a lot of shit, and I'm gonna make fun of the coaster with the fucking worst name ever. It just does, John. I'm sorry. And I make fun of the things that I love the most. And Air Force One is my favorite steel coaster experience of all time, and number 2 overall. I'm just saying that right now, all right? So don't be a bitch. All right, thanks. So I'm stoned and high, and that's both the same words. Jeez, this is a bad start. And I've got like an octuple of Johnny Walker Black Label I put over rocks. So I'm gonna get drunker in this video. Gummy, I've got a. I just took another gummy. Wow, I shouldn't have done that. And I've got some T-Fast bowl, big fat bowl for me to hit later when I interrupt my own video. So that guy that I drove past, he's really friendly, and I convinced him that the ultimate itinerary, for someone who doesn't really do coasters but wants to be an enthusiast overnight, is you go Sunday Holiday World, Monday and Tuesday Kings Island, and Wednesday, Thursday Fast Lane plus Cedar Point. You get the best wood coaster collection in the world. The Fun Spot tree is still being flipped off. Fuck the Fun Spot tree. And then you get basically the enthusiast experience in Ohio between like the two best coaster lineups, I think, in the U.S. I mean, only really rivaled by Magic Mountain and Hershey Park, right? And he was like, "Duh, I'm gonna do that." And he was, his kids. And one of the things that I've been doing lately is when a parent is bringing their kids or grandparent or whatever, or uncle, I don't know why I'm going on these tangents, but they bring their kids to a ride that's like world class, like stuff that I travel for. I do some derivative of, "Hey, I'm just letting you know that y'all have the best dad in the world for taking you on this wonderful thing." And it's the ultimate uplift for the parents, and then it gets the kids hyped up, and then I freak out, and that's how I usually roll. So I found a parking spot on Fun Spot's busiest day absolutely ever. I'm pointing at my license plate: Louisiana, can't read the state already, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, whatever. I'm not trying to dox everybody. That's what it kind of looks like, isn't it? I'm just saying how very far away people are traveling for, like New Zealand and shit. I'm gonna drink my first drink of whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka. No, he drinks a Scotch drink. That's all he drinks. One sec. Need some water. Everyone drink water. Get some water. Pause the video and get water, bitch. All right. So I really have no script. I never have a script on this channel, and I kind of just talk. And as I get higher, I get crazier. And you just have to deal with this style, or no, you don't. Actually, you can X out of this video. Check out what's in the trash can. It's some stuff. So, good lord. I started this day. I think I'll tell the whole story of how it started because I don't think I have enough time to tell all the details. I'll tell it in a little bit. But I slept in a rest area for about an hour, and it was like an hour and a half away from here, and I was driving from Carowinds, where I was the previous day. I can tell this part. I booked a Hampton Inn in Fayetteville, North Carolina, rather than Fayetteville, Georgia, and I fucked up. And whatever, I'll tell the whole story later. I'll have fucking 2 hours. Did you see how long this video is, bitches? I have 2 hours and 1 minute and change and 2 minutes, whatever, to go. Fun Spot America's final celebration day. I filmed with my phone a vertical video of John Aries' speech and stuff, but it was so low shit ass quality. There's Lost Coaster. I'm wearing a Lost Coaster shirt. Joe Draves loved it. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. That's just great. And y'all can watch it on Coaster Studios. I actually can't even believe this, but I'm going to recommend Coaster Studios this one. So their documentation of the final day of Fun Spot America Atlanta, Fayetteville, Georgia, was quite good and really represented culturally how it went and whatnot. This is me just being a shit poster who acknowledges that this is the ugliest amusement park fucking ever. But for a million reasons, it's exactly what I've cried so much, and I'll probably cry later in this video about how much I'm gonna miss this place. So stop it if you're upset about me saying fuck Hurricane and shit. By the way, I wanted to get a POV on all three of these coasters today. I got Sea Serpent twice in this video, and Air Force One as like the last thing in this video if you want to just go watch it. It's terrible. It's really poorly recorded, just letting you know that. And I couldn't get Hurricane because the write-up wouldn't let me, but the very last video on my channel is a Hurricane POV that just a different write-up let me. And I'm not going to dox who he is. I mean, he doesn't work there anymore, so who cares? But that dude hooked me up. I rode like 7 total laps on Hurricane, 6 in a row on Thursday, and one last one on Sunday. And I recorded on the final Thursday. And dude, I asked, he had a cup that said Fun Spot America Atlanta, as well as Kissimmee and Orlando, but it said Atlanta on it. And it said, and it was like team member, and it had like a little spot for you to put with a marker who you are as a team member. And I said, how much do I need to give you cash for you to just give me that? I want it as a souvenir. He's like, are you serious right now? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm a coaster enthusiast. I'm gonna go for a lap, and you tell me, don't disrespect yourself. Like, what's your price? I'll pay it, and I'll buy the shit off you. And then I got back on the lap. He's like, I don't know, 15, 20. I'm like, what the here's 40. And I got that bitch. I'm a team member at Fun Spot America Atlanta, Kissimmee, and Orlando cup. Now, how's that for merch? I also got a magnet signed by the general manager, I think, the unbelievably friendly black guy at the front gate who's just the best welcoming experience you've ever seen. And I really don't remember getting his name. Shit. I can look it up. I'm sure I can figure it out. And John Airy himself, and Alan Schilke, and Joe motherfucking Draves. Like, how is that for a thing I look at every time I go into my fridge to look for food I shouldn't be eating? Let me home. Actually, I should be eating. My wife cooks like the best shit. Hey, there's Air Force One for the first time in this video, and definitely not the last. Drink some whiskey. So I'm going to film I already filmed. I filmed every nook and cranny of this motherfucking park. I mean, even some areas I probably shouldn't have. At one point in this video, I clog a toilet. I'm not joking. And I just allowed it to exist, that information. Anyway, let me. Those of you who don't know much about Fun Spot, I guess, I don't know if there's any of you watching this video that don't know what's going on in this park, but I'll just tell you my take on it. I first came when Air Force One was 2 weeks old in 2023. I mean, the park existed since 2017. It was a family entertainment center that went by Fun Junction and Dixieland Park or some shit like that. And John Airy decided to buy this, and he wanted to make it the flagship Fun Spot shit, like in 2017. And then when they announced the RMC there, we all thought it was going to be a Wild Moose, which still doesn't exist yet, but I think Kentucky Kingdom's about to get the first one, or Lost Island, something like that. And it was fucking... Dude, I'm getting high, or I'm losing my train of thought as I talk, so I'm going to forget my train of thought a lot in this video, so just deal with it. Anyway, he built Air Force One, which ended up being the craziest shit. It was originally my number 11 on the first ride, but I've been here 10 separate days on 7 separate visits, like every 4 months basically. It became my home park living in New Orleans, straight up. I went a year and a half without going to Over Georgia at all, and I just came here instead. I'd make excuses. There was one time I literally just woke up at like something like 1 a.m., drove to Rope Drop, spent the whole day there, and then just drove home. I rode this thing 103 times in one day one time. I mean, the memories here are crazy. There's always enthusiasts. Every single time up until the last few weeks, you would be riding this roller coaster. It would be half, if you even had a full train, because most of the time you didn't. If you had to come on a weekend sometimes to have a full train at all, it would be half kids and their parents from down the street and half people from out of state traveling for roller coasters as a hobby. There wouldn't be any other people from motherfucking Atlanta. I surveyed and recommended to people fucking Fun Spot so many times when I was at Six Flags Over Georgia, and motherfucker, they never have heard of this park. 0 out of every time. It is completely baffling. Fun Spot would spend this crazy money on it and just do. I think bashed myself on that post. Pink elephant. Bonk. Yeah, well, that's me confirming that's what I did. Cool, I remembered correctly. I mean, this was only like 2 weeks ago. This is the most punctual video ever. I have videos that I recorded like months ago that aren't even here yet, and you just have to wait for them. This, I wanted to make it more timely, even though I'm, 10 days late. I'm recording this on August 12th. I hope it renders enough in time. It'll be this week, I guess. Be here. I'm talking the future tense about what you're listening to. Let me drink. Okay, just watch these guys do go-karts. Dude, the Mount Olympus one's so much better because you can, like, create car accidents while cross-faded and they cheer you on, the ride operator. If you want more details, I'll tell you later, maybe. Alright, let me smoke this weed. That's a good combo shot, right? I'm gonna smoke this while you watch that. Fuck. That's good. Shit. I need water. Fucks. Alright. I also have another tab. Oh, wait. Let's just watch this before I talk about other tabs and shit. Dude, I love this roller coaster, and I'll wax nostalgic about it later and tell you about how much I love it later and all this shit. Every other video you've seen from this place up until a few weeks ago, and then my other 2 videos here, you'll see the park is just a ghost town. Like on my last video, which was, I published it here not that long ago, like recently. I literally drive up to the park and walk into the front row with no stopping, and I just hop into the front row. The second I get here, I have 1 hour to be in the park, and I get 10 laps. One time I was here for 2 hours, did 28 laps. One time I was here for 4 hours, did 41 laps, and then the very next day I did 103 laps. Seriously! And by the way, 1 out of 10 pain scale at the end, maybe a minor headache, and then I drove home from New Orleans after that. All of you like, oh, what about your thighs? What about your headspace? Fuck off! Some people are just built different. Deal with that shit. Abandoned shit in there, and that shit. Mold on that AC unit. Look at this wine. It's completely fucked. So my strategy with this trip, I was at Fun Spot 2 Saturdays prior to the final closure with a friend, not realizing that lines were actually going to exist here, and we waited like 30 minutes for each of our laps. It was like 3 laps after all of those other times I told you about. So in anticipation, I knew it was going to be fucked. So I decided on my Wednesday night karaoke show in New Orleans, Louisiana, 7 hours away, at 1:30 a.m. I had my buddy Zach take over my show, and I had my car already packed for the trip, and I drove straight up to Rope Drop on Thursday morning. Got there early, 9:15. I took a shit at the Quick Trip down the street, got an energy drink, got my electrolytes. I'm feeling good. I parked in these exact parking spots on that trip from 2 hours in. What am I talking about? The trip that was like 2 hours or whatever. I'm fucking up, dude. I just heard somebody slam the door. Am I being too loud? No text messages from an angry. No, my wife sleeps like it. Oh yeah, there's someone else here who's crashing, and that's the person I'm worried about. But my wife sleeps through all this shit, and we also have 8 parrots who sleep through just hurricanes and shit. It's actually quite nice. You wouldn't believe that parrots just. Man, I am talking too much. Well, that's what all my videos are anyway. Check out this unusual angle of AF1. When I got here early, it was like 9 something. I passed by it. I smoked a bowl at that Quick Trip, and I saw people like walking around Air Force One. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not the first one here. And then I remember there's like some ACE event or something, of which I'm a member. I could have just been here, and I didn't. Fucking whatever. Oh, you're gonna watch me get drunker in this video too. This is such a massive cup of whiskey. You have no fucking idea. Anyway, out goes AF1 in this bitch. Dude, I'm gonna be so frustrated when I listen to my own video like one time later on how many like closed topics I didn't finish or conclude what I'm talking about. So if you want to know more details about what I didn't finish talking about, give me a timestamp in the comments and say, hey, what the fuck? Finish what you were saying, bitch. So wait, have you noticed how, like in some of the last day footage, it's like starts really slow on the lift hill and then goes faster after? I don't remember any of that in like my first a lot of visits here. And also, when you're at about that part of the lift hill, look to the right and down. Dude, I'm giving you advice on a roller coaster you can't ride anymore. Well, anyway, they had blight from the mini golf bullshit that they used to have here that they got rid of for Air Force One. And they didn't get rid of that building proper, and every time I came here it looked more demolished and more blighted from the roof looking down, and on the final day like even more caved in than when I was there 2 weeks prior. It was hilarious, and I think I panned down at it during my POV, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. That right there is what a lot of people consider the best airtime moment, but no, that right there, 1 and 2, that was my favorite airtime sequence on any roller coaster I have ever been on. It's basically when you have like a sustained element, like think like that triple inversion thing on Storm Runner, where it's just a sustained amazing element where it just keeps being awesome. Once you are already on that adrenaline high of that Outer Bank shit, and then you go on that double up, and then with that unbelievably long ejector moment going down before that arcade roll shit, it was so exhilarating. Yeah, my number 2, my favorite steel coaster, my number 1, man. Steel coaster. Yeah, that's what I meant. And there's my feet and the ground and my whiskey. The first thumbnail I see in the top right corner is from a channel with 792 views in one day from Real Life Coasters called I Was Wrong About Maverick. What's Maverick at? My number 33 or some shit? Nah, that's offensive. 33! Just for posterity and timestampedness, because in 10 days I'm going to Northern California for a mini honeymoon with my fiance, and I'll go to the 4 things there, Gilroy and Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk included. So I'm just going to rapid fire my top 100 just really fast, just for posterity and like timeliness. As you look at the longest line you've ever seen, or for Air Force, or I'll ever see, it doesn't exist anymore. Y'all look at all these people, and here's my top 100. As of right now. Number 1, Voyage, Holiday World. 2, Air Force One, Fun Spot, Atlanta. 3, Boulder Dash, Lake Compounds. 4, Hades 360, Mount Olympus. 5, I-305, King's Dominion. And by the way, on my rankings, I do not use current names if I don't believe in them. Like, whatever resonates with me the most, that's what it's called. Fuck you. Number 5, I-305, King's Dominion. Number 6, Steel Vengeance, Cedar Point. Number 7, X2, Magic Mountain. Number 8, Shivering Timbers, Michigan's Adventure. Number 9, Cyclone, Coney Island, Luna Park. Number 10, Ravine Flyer 2 at Waldameer. Number 11, Millennium Forest at Cedar Point. Number 12, Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood. 13, Magnum XL 200 Cedar Point. 14, Iron Gwazi Busch Gardens Tampa. 15, El Toro Six Flags Great Adventure. 16, Lightning Rod Dollywood. 17, Ghost Rider Knott's Berry Farm. 18, The Beast Kings Island. 19, Outlaw Run Silver Dollar City. 20, Fury 325 Carowinds. 21, Alpine Fury Canada's Wonderland. 22, Velocicoaster Islands of Adventure. 23, Twisted Colossus Magic Mountain. 24, Top Thrill Dragster Cedar Point. I give full rankings to defunct rides now because of Air Force One. Number 25, Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point. 26, Iron Rattler, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Number 27, Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain at Indiana Beach. Let me tell you guys, I do not rank coasters by engineering. I rank coasters by one ride only, the best ride I've ever had. Look at that ominous cloud shit, that's cool. And the only thing that matters at all is how much it made me happy. Think like a woohoo character in Roller Coaster Tycoon, an NPC. Now put that on a human. I'm a microcosm of that shit. Drinking. Oh, I love that's the best airtime moment that I'll never be able to do again. Yay. And that I have done. Yay. Except for a couple wood moments, the dive back into hell on Hades 360 and that 5th tunnel drop on Voyage. Those shits I like more, but on Steel, this is a shit. 28, Raven, Holiday World. 29, Legend, Holiday World. 30, Swamp Fox, my number 500 that I just got a couple weeks ago. Fucking Myrtle Beach Family Kingdom. You have to go on a Saturday, on the hottest day of the year, at night. All of those things. Okay, and here's why. They have like different wheels or some shit. Canopy Coaster explains it in his video. And if you go on an off season, it's dramatically not as good. And you want to ride it at night when it's warmed up. And the place operates like a fucking bar. They only open up when people fuck off from the beach, and they only close when people stop drinking, and they close faster than any park I've ever seen. It was so funny when they called last ride. I went and filmed like 3 minutes. Oh, there's some friends I hung out with later to the left of where I just passed. You'll see them later. We steal some shit. It's great. It's great. It's PVC pipe that they were throwing away. Shut the fuck up. It ain't bad. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Maybe I'll remember. Oh, Swamp Fox. Yeah, and you, under those conditions at night, you'll be able to go until, we went to like 11:45, got 10 laps. I drove all, that's what my itinerary was. Fun Spot Thursday, Wild Adventures, and Family Kingdom in Myrtle Beach Saturday. Yes, 12 hours of fucking drive. Friday rather. 12 hours of fucking driving. A lot of you might recognize yourselves if you were here that day. Saturday, Carowinds, and then Sunday, the final day here, which you are recording. And that person in the front, I saw them at Alabama Adventure, where I got kicked out. And I'll tell you about that in the video. And it was, I'll tell you about that shit. It was the only park I ever got kicked out of. And dude, I spent all my time at parks being kind to ride operators and just helping them and just and telling guests to stop being upset because they're doing their jobs really well and it's stuff beyond their control. I'll tell you why shit was fucked at Alabama Adventure when I got that video. I've got a lot of videos coming up and the order's all fucked. So chronologically versus the order they're coming out ain't the same. So you're getting this now. My next video will be Six Flags Over Georgia, where I explain how you can actually literally scam the Fast Pass system like dramatically, and I'll give you that information then. There's Air Force One sec. Kicking shit, yeah, hanging out. And then okay, over Georgia, and then dude, let me pull out my phone, because I said that as a community post on this own channel, and if I click away on what I'm watching, it's gonna fuck up my fucking fuck. Hold on, let me go here. Okay. I'm just gonna read the community post. I have all the time in the world, right? As I regain enough motivation to crank them out, I have so much on the way that it's crazy. Full-blown waitlist now. 20 of them! My very next video will be a 2-hour-long, unnecessarily ridiculous park walkthrough video of the final day of Fun Spot America Adventure. I don't know why I'm saying America every time now. I didn't even say it in this post. I don't know. I'm just trying to be dramatic, perhaps. After that, I have a wait list of a bunch of parks in my allegedly series, all already recorded in full. Number 1, Six Flags Over Georgia Part 2. 2, Wild Adventures. 3, Family Kingdom. 4, Alabama Adventure Part 2. 5, Six Flags Fiesta Texas Part 2. From like February, so this is also out of order. King's Dominion Part 2, which was April, and then they're kind of following each other. Carowinds, after Carowinds Part 2, which is number 7. Then it was my big road trip of the year. I didn't film all of them for various reasons, but La Ronde was the first one which I filmed. Seabreeze, they didn't let me film even the past, like they didn't want cameras pointed at children, I guess. I don't know, that sucks. Or maybe I needed a permit, I don't know, or maybe the gate was fucked. But they didn't let me record that. Waldemere, I got it. Conneaut Lake Park, I was hoping to get more, but like the whole thing was an active demolition site, so it's like a 42-second video, so I merged that with Waldemere. And then Kennywood, they stopped me at the gate for filming, but my friends Gerardo and Jill filmed like the whole park, so note to self, when you go to Kennywood, just start filming past the gate. I already have a full Kennywood video where I'm sarcastic and shit, so just go watch that. And then Canada's Wonderland and House of Frankenstein, where I do have a video on Frankencoaster POV, and the whiplash is very visible in the video. It's fucked up. And then Kennywood, which fucked me up. And then I got a Cedar Point video where I spent 2 days there. Hollywood Nights, Holiday World Part 3, and then Six Flags St. Louis. And then in 9 or 10 days, I'm going with my wife. I was about to say fiance, it's wife now. On a trip that's mostly for her, but we're gonna stop at all 4 stops. I'm gonna go like zoos and stuff. She's really into bugs and reptiles and birds. We have 8 birds and zoological stuff and eating international cuisine. Like, we're trying to eat every single type of cuisine we can even fucking think of. God, I love that roller coaster. God, I love all of that. This part's, it's the first time I've ever been in it, which is hilarious. And anyway, we're going to Six Flags, where this will be number 15. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, 16 Gilroy Gardens, 17 Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, 18 California's Great America. And I'm being ambitious. Like, there's a convention I kind of want to go to, but like, I've been spending too much money and traveling too much, and I'm kind of like, God damn, I can calm down a little and I claim 19 will be P&E Playland in Vancouver, where this convention is that I want to go to in Wild Waves. What the fuck is this? What, this roped off thing going to just grass? Is he just walking out of the park? Hey, you want to just yeet into the woods? What the fuck? Filming my feet. High quality fucking filming. Ow! Fuck! Oh, ow. Yeah, taking a picture of that, that's fucked. Yeah, I never did anything with that picture. I should have. Huh? Took a water break right there. And I did forget for a second where I was, but now I remember. I was giving you my top 100 real fast while I filmed this irrelevant area. 31 Switchback ZDTs, 32 Siren's Curse Cedar Point, 33 Maverick Cedar Point, 34 Skyrush Hershey Park, 35 Twisted Timbers King's Dominion, 36 Phoenix Knobles, 37 Bobsled Seabreeze. I was crying on it. It felt like I unlocked a childhood I never had while brushing my hand against the trees on that in that little card, that little tub. I felt like a child again, and fuck you for judging that I have this over Wildcats Revenge. 37 Bobsled Seabreeze. 36, my second favorite B&M, Goliath at La Ronde. 39, Pantheon, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. 40, Wildcats Revenge, Hershey Park. 41, Wicked Cyclone, Six Flags, New England. 42, Storm Runner, Hershey Park. 43, Gemini, Cedar Point. 44, Behemoth, Canada's Wonderland. No, it's not Leviathan. 45, Prowler, Worlds of Fun. 46, Mystic Timbers, Kings Island. 47, King Dakar, Great Adventure. 48, Time Traveler, Silver Dollar City. 49, Diamondback, Kings Island. 50, Mako, SeaWorld, Orlando. How privileged am I that that's my top 50? Dude, and the thing is, people act like I'm disrespecting when their favorite... Someone was like, how can you make Great Bear your number 168? That's really offensive. I'm like, I love my number 168. It's just there's a lot of great shit. Like, what do you want from me? I'm drinking. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna scratch my nose because, dude, like this little fluffy kind of like pop filter thing is tickling my nose, and there's dust on it, so I'm getting allergies. I'm gonna take a second and smoke my weed. Good marijuana. I'm drinking water. You should drink water. Drink water or else you're a fuckhead. Ooh, Airtime Hill. That I'll never be able to experience again, goddammit. 50, I'm sorry that I just like woke up your cat by fucking coughing into the mic. If you want professionalism from here, you're super in the wrong place. Go to Canopy Coaster for information. Go to Amusement Insider, who I told Austin himself that, dude, he runs a luxury YouTube channel, basically. Like, if there was a rich person asking me for recommendations, I would recommend go to that motherfucking channel because it's super high quality, super nuanced, and he doesn't give you all of the thuzy information you want to hear. He gives you information you don't want to hear, and I told him that, and he was like, yeah, just like how modern Vekomas are so smooth that they're fucking shit. I told him that at Hollywood Nights, and he was really, really honored to hear that information. It was cool. That's one of the things I do. I just give people really, really, like, deep compliments. It's not a difficult thing, and then it means a lot to them. I did that for another YouTuber who has over 1 million subscribers later in this video. I had my best ride ever on the voyage with Scott from Coaster Force. I was telling him some shit about how, like, dude, you don't understand. We are moving so many fucking people with the work we're doing. Like, not on this channel. I ain't doing shit on this channel. This channel's fucked. But I have my Funbox karaoke channel. I get 12,000 streams a day. I do, like, niche karaoke bands. I'm sorry, I do niche bands that like never had karaoke, or if it's a band that's really popular, it's like their most underground song ever. Encores, you know, just really difficult songs. Hey, there's me, my ass. See, I don't try to make myself a celebrity, but I'm wearing a Lost Coaster shirt, and on the last day I'll say hello, that's me. And dude, I need to finish this top 100 that was supposed to be super fucking brief. 51 Mamba, Worlds of Fun. 52 Zeus, Mount Olympus. 53 Renegade, Valley Fair. 54 New Texas Giant, Over Texas. 55 Loch Ness Monster, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. 56 Mean Streak, Cedar Point. Yes, fucking Mean Streak. I had a fucking toxic ex-girlfriend, and she wouldn't leave me alone and let me enjoy my fucking roller coasters, and it was a triple Pokemon stop, so she fucked off there, and I got assaulted and had my heart hurt from pain on Mean Streak, and that's when I discovered that I like cathartic fucked up wood coasters. Fuck you. 56 Mean Streak over Orion. Grizzly 2's coming up. Dude, that retrack. 57 Mindblower, Fun Spot Kissimmee. Yep, that too. 58 Accelerator, Knott's Berry Farm. 59 Grizzly, King's Dominion. 60 Seal Curtain, Kennywood. Remember, this is top ride only. What rides used to be doesn't matter. And Lightning Rod, what rides become, doesn't matter. Top ride only, bitch. 61 Orion Kings Island. 60, wait, did I say Steel Curtain? I don't remember. 60 Steel Curtain Kennywood. 61 Orion Kings Island. 62 Thunderbird Holiday World. 63, why am I filming myself? Is this me actually being vain for a second in these videos rather than just acting like I don't exist? Whatever. That's stupid, who cares? Maybe I'm just trying to make like a cinematic shot. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying not to film children and people eating. I'm trying to be mindful. Actually, there's a lot of moments in this video where I film weirdly. It's because I'm not trying to like film into someone's ass when they're above me on the stairs, or a bunch of children at a school trip, or I'll film like pushing into an ice container for some reason. QR code's gonna lead you to nothing. Hold on, I do open the door for homies, right? Yeah, let's go. 60 Steel Curtain Kennywood, 61 Orion Kings Island, 62 Thunderbird Holiday World, 63 All-American Triple Loop Indiana Beach, and only front row backwards. Front row forwards isn't even top 175, and the former, why am I tapping the trash can at the top? And the former version with the shoulder shit, I didn't ride that. Apparently that was fucking like worse in the world. So it's best Schwarzkopf under exactly only the fronts. I've never seen a coaster differentiate more between rows in my motherfucking life. 64 Desert Storm Castles and Coasters, because you get to ride the restraints with it's completely up. If you go to my Instagram at Funbox Coasters and look at my motherfucking profile picture, the restraints are up. The highest level on a Hopkins looping coaster that you can put it, where it sends it like as a locked mechanism, is absolutely like not hyperbolically higher than Phoenix Buzz Bars. There was like something about like a guy like walking out of the coaster on the left. So yeah, I could have done that. Felt like I was gonna die. They had like a lateral kink in the fucking vertical loop. I've talked about this so many times. That's why it's so high. Otherwise, it's pretty mid. Yeah, absolutely. So here's like the really pretty lake where they could have like. There's some Ace event. I think they had some boring food that they're eating while being great. I love Ace. I'm a member of Ace. Okay, I get to talk shit. They should have utilized all of this, man. Dude, this place had so much potential, but their marketing was fucked. As a mass comm advertising, dude, it doesn't matter. I got my advertising degree in 2010. It means nothing in this area. It's the most decaying degree ever. It's all right. I'm doing karaoke for business now. It's great. Empowering people's lives is fun. Shit. God, the tangents. So I'm waiting for a back shot that you otherwise can't get of like that little dip, with the elevation. Look, you can see the elevation change. I'm telling the guys in the golf cart, like, hey man, I'm just trying to get a weird shot. I'm one of those guys. He's like, don't worry, just don't cross the shit. And I didn't cross the shit. And there's trash cans and shit. I need water and shit. One sec. Oh, my nose is itchy. Wait, maybe if I take... No, I can't take the fluff thing off because you'll hear pops and fucking shit. I'm gonna smoke more marijuana, I guess. While we wait for this shot. Dude, we wait the whole way. You think I edit? I don't know how to edit. My wife is so lovely. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. That's John Draves and... God damn it. Joe Draves. Fuck. Joe Draves, who designed Air Force One, and Alan Jilke designed, like, more of my favorites than I could fucking count. I got to meet them. I'll tell you about that later for sure. Well, I guess I'm forcing myself to talk about it now. Okay, see, that's what I filmed of the opening shit with John Airy. He cried and shit. I cried more than he did. Well, I'm competing with crying. Oh, I'm smoking weed. Whatever. This was really meaningful. This place is really meaningful to me. As ugly as a lot of parts are. Look at how far they went with that cart already. It's like good travel. Fuck. So weed. My wife said that this room smelled like a dispensary the other day. It's great. She indulges with me. She's not big on roller coasters, but I want to take her to all of the pretty places. Like when I start traveling in Europe, you can scan that QR code. It's hilarious. They won't do anything. Final day rider. We're going to Europa Park and all that shit. German roots that she has. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My first date ever. I took her to Silver Dollar City, and now she's my wife. So yeah, final day rider, bitch. Still waiting for that shot. Great dispatches. Very great dispatches. Yeah. Alright. Where was I? 64 Desert Storm Castles and Coasters. 65 Boardwalk Bullet Kima Boardwalk. 66 Superman the Ride. Six Flags New England. And only because I only got early morning rides and they closed the park 1 hour early when I was going to get an afternoon marathon. Fuck you. Fucking when a park is dead, let guests who traveled internationally in. Look how fast it's going. God damn, I'm gonna miss this roller coaster. God damn the catharsis. I fucking love this ride. Horrible, worst name ever. Like competitively bad fucking name. Oh, dude, I had a fucking poll. I haven't made a video of it yet, but I did poll people on this channel. You can go respond to it. It's in my community section. Just go respond to it. I haven't made the video yet. My karaoke channel, Funbox Karaoke, and Facebook, and like some friends to help me like break ties and shit and like collect points. And here's just, I have so much time. I'm just gonna read the shit. Hold on. Dude, look at all the obvious parking spots, handicap spots. They're like, let's just put rides here. We'll figure it out later. I love it. I think I leave the park to go to my car to get, I don't know, some shit. Oh, my cup. I had a souvenir cup, and I was about to start getting hammered. I drank like 6 or 7 drinks here. Fuck, I did that. Fuck you for thinking it, and fuck me for fucking talking about it. Fuck. Anyway, that community post. Hey everyone, I need your help. I've compiled a list of the 25 worst roller coaster names I've ever seen, and I'm asking people to tell me the 5 that they think are the worst. I'm going to compile everyone's opinions. I'll also listen to anything you may know about that. That's bad. See, dude, I have like a preposition problem there or some shit. That's bad enough to make this list. Air Force One, Fun Spot Atlanta, Bob Efteling, Big Worm, Inertia Train at Zhongshan Park, Dizzy Love and Whirling Passion, Discovery Dreams at, wait, hold on, hold on, this is fucked. Hold on, I put like where they are on my, when I'm posted in my karaoke channel. Let me just see that part again. Shut up. I know this is bad. I'm not even watching the video. I'm not watching this carousel. I didn't know this motherfucking carousel existed at this park until the day I was filming it, or the Thursday. Like, I had been to this park 8 separate days before I knew that carousel. That's the guy. That man is goated. He's awesome. He's one of the 4 that signed my shit. And dude, I interact with motherfuckers. My Joe Draves and Alan Schilke interactions didn't fucking happen. This day. It did happen this day, but off camera because I wasn't filming yet or something. But anyway, I have to list this shit. Air Force One, Fun Spot Atlanta, USA. Bob, Efteling, Netherlands. People are telling me, take Bob off the list. That's a great name. All right, you're wrong. Ride is permanently closed due to being abandoned. Big Worm, Inertia Train, Zhongshan Park, China, Disney Love and Whirling Passion, Discoveryland, China, Dreams, Cacao Park, Brazil. I love for the country I was born in that these motherfuckers actually was. That they finally get an elite world-class ride, but Dreams? That is fucking horrible. Eat My Dust, Wallaby Holland, Netherlands, Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum, Six Flags New England, USA. Dude, I had time to ride that, and I was about to get an hour to Superman, and you fuckers fucked me. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, Islands of Adventure, USA. Dude, that got votes. That is a bad name. A $300 million great roller coaster has a fucking awful fucking name. Underbruten, or Dog Fart, Bonbon Land, Denmark. Inertia Airplane Car, Kaesong Youth Park, North Korea. There's 7, I think, roller coasters in North Korea, or 8 or some shit. Invader, INVAD, wait, hold on. Capital I, lowercase NVAD, capital R. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, USA. I have to say it like that because Invader alone isn't that bad. But it's spelled like that. It's fucking trash. It's fucking corrupted. Mighty Canadian Mindbuster, Canadas, Wonderland, Canada. New Texas Giant, Six Flags. People didn't think that's funny. Airtime Thrills and me both. I did research on this. I found like everyone's opinions. Even asked that cursed trash AI, like what the fuck people considered the worst in the world. And then I went like regionally and everything. I did research on this. New Texas Giant, Six Flags Over Texas, fucking Hurricane. Yeah, I got a POV in this. It's like my last video I published. Just go. It's called Crap Coaster Review Hurricane and Fun. It's actually my most popular video in forever with not even 500 views. Whatever, man. I was inspired. I knew it'd be really bad. I was inspired by El Toro Ryan's goated fucking video. If I remember, Igor fucking put as an end card the Clementon Park El Toro Ryan Hellcat video. It inspired me to record my POV of this. It's fucking awesome. Oh, let's watch this shit. I want to watch this shit. The first time I wrote this like once or twice in 2023, And I just said, fuck it, this sucks. The one in Kissimmee's amazing, and this is just like a trash shopping cart on fire version of it. That I grew to love it. It's my number 222. But dude, I have this over like every Batman the Ride, so like it's a great shopping cart on fire. Love that. Anyway, whatever. Range Yesterland Farm USA. It has a new name, but it was funny that Range Yesterland Farm USA, an old is it Herschel? I think it's a Herschel kitty piece of shit that literally warns you that it's about to kick your ass, and it's a park for children, like literally with a hedge maze and a farmer's market. It's so funny. If you're on I-20 on your way west to Dallas, you have to, it's literally off of Interstate 20. I was like, what the fuck is this amusement park? Do it. It's worth your time. Range, Yesterland Farm USA, Rita, Alton Towers, United Kingdom, Sick, SIK, Flamingo Land, United Kingdom. Dude, UK loves bad name parks. Alton Towers, Stress Express, 8 different Fanawild parks, China, Suspended Looping Coaster over Water, Century Amusement Park, China, 13 spelled. This is the one that's going to be number one. I'm already spoiling everyone everywhere. Someone on my karaoke channel was trying to be like really eloquent about it. She's like, this has me deeply vexed. Vexed. What a great word. Like, I like good high quality. Look at them like, fuck. This ride sucks. I got a POV. I think I got 2 POVs on this shit. I'm drinking more whiskey. Getting drunk. Dude, look, wait. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. This dude's goated. The guy right there in the bottom, the guy talking, he's like, hey, motherfucker, using the N-word repeatedly. I loved it. Give me your walkie-talkie. Hurricane's fucked up. Oh, the cup that's sitting on that thing is what that guy who's on the walkie-talkie let me, $40. He only wanted 50. I'm like, dude, let me respect you better than that. He's goated. Whatever his name is, I mean, who cares? The park's gone. He lost his job because of bad decisions. But they were having fun on the last day. I actually polled the employees. How are y'all feeling? Like, none of them were butthurt about it. They were all just chilling. They're like, it's fine. We're good. Like, it was just temporary. None of them were really all that freaking out about losing their jobs. But, you know, I understand why John Airy was crying about it. Like, people, I mean, I'm sure there are some people who are really upset. I'm sure that manager guy at the gate was fucked. I own that. But I have to, like, scrub off the employee name. It was like the hurricane, the guy on the walkie-talkie. He's like, N-word. Like, I need your fucking walkie-talkie because the shit is fucked. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said, which was so funny. It was so funny. I love it. This park, that's me. I look like a fuckhead. Drinking my water, my Indian style. That's how you put your legs on. Apparently in Japan, you have to ride a lot of roller coasters like this because they're made for people who are 4'6". Even when they loop in the mountains and shit. Why does they loop in the mountains? It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, while y'all watch Sea Serpent and I crack everything, look at this. Do y'all hear this? Smoking a lot of weed and then using my chirp wheel a lot has made me like be able to pop my whole body like it's popcorn all the time. Like my legs, my shoulder, my ass. It's great. I can be my own physical therapist just like on a whim. I don't know why I'm admitting that on the video, but can you hear it? That's my neck. It's great. Anyway, I'm sure that haunted your dreams. I probably shouldn't have shared that. I scared you, didn't I? Anyway, where the fuck? 66 Superman. I know where I was. Superman the Ride, Six Flags New England. 67 Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. 68 Ryer Fun. You see I'm getting high as fuck. Ryer Funner. It's permanently closed due to fucked decisions. I need more whiskey. Dude, I got drunk as fuck in the second half of this day. It's okay. Because I was like, dude, I will literally just Uber to my hotel at the Hampton Inn. Dude, that is my victory play. Wait, no I didn't. I don't know. I think I took a nap in Auburn. Some shit. I went to Alabama Adventure. No, I'm drinking now. I didn't make any bad decisions. I promised my wife on our ring that I wouldn't do any more like dangerous shit, like what I did on I-305, which I haven't even told you about, and maybe shouldn't tell you about. Like for real, I think I can give myself mild brain damage. It was great though. All right, no drugs, no drugs. All right, Number 68, Fire Runner at Lost Island. 69, Goliath at Six Flags Great America. Which, to be fair, I'm like, all you people in Illinois, like number 69. I'm not making 69 jokes. That's not what I'm doing. That's really offensive. That's so low. Dude, it's my 86.4 percentile. Think about like when you were in school. Wouldn't you be proud of 86.4 percentile? That means you're better than 86% of everyone else. Trash can bags just hanging out, man. They're vibing. Motherfucker. Number 70, Nitro, Six Flags Great Adventure. 71, Goliath, Six Flags Over Georgia. 72, Steel Force, Dorney Park. 73, Storm Chaser, Kentucky Kingdom. 74, Lightning Run, Kentucky Kingdom. I don't say Wind Chaser. That's Fart Chaser. Trash bags. 74, Lightning Run, Kentucky. 75, Shockwave, Six Flags Over Texas. 60, 70, I need to increase the zoom because I'm high as fuck. 76, Leviathan. Wait, now I can't read the fucking second part. Yeah, I know what all the parks are, but that gives me... I was about to say cognitive dissonance. That's not at all the word. Cognitive dissonance is when you are a Republican still defending Donald Trump right now. All right. 76, Leviathan, Canada's Wonderland. 70... Did I say Shockwave over Texas? I guess I did. 76, Leviathan, Canada's Wonderland. 77, Full Throttle. This is way more difficult than I thought it would be. Fuck. See how my car stands out like a highlighter in the parking lot? 77, Full Throttle, Magic Mountain. 78, Excalibur, Valley Fair. My highest credit that I've only done one time, and only because it was only like a 20-minute window, flooded out thing. I love it. It feels like Gemini had cocaine, but one side. It's great. So I'm going in my car, I think, to, yeah, refuel on water. I have like a gallon thermos. Gallon thermoses are the shit. Gallon thermi are the shit. And I just refueled my shit, got my electrolytes, like literally. Like, look, I got this, my 500th credit. Yeah, I'll talk about this shit. My 500th credit, Family Kingdom. Do I just share what I'm doing? Like loose change? Do I just throw my trash in the car and then whenever I'm at a gas station fueling up and taking a shit, I'll just clean out the trash? And I had a lot of trash here because I was just Air Force One, some shoes. You don't wear that. You wear, my friend Colson said you wear Tevas. Yeah, Tevas are the shit. You look like a douchebag fucking like just white person as hell, but God, that is the best douchebag white person as hell. It's super padding, super comfortable. You get to be at Six Flags Over Georgia with that uphill shit and it's not fucked. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I drove, that was at 1,600, I drove a total of 2,185 miles on that trip. I cracked 200,000 miles on this trip, but I missed it because I was cranky about God knows what, who cares? And I grabbed this cup, which I picked up on Thursday, where I drank a drink or two. And dude, all of this makes me feel like an alcoholic. I only just go hard when I'm on vacation, and I calm the fuck down when I'm at home. Most of the time. Oh yeah, that's right. I needed to get a new battery because I was recording a 2-hour video. My old outdated GoPro, it only records very, very conveniently from 100% to 0%, records about an hour. So I know that once I've like at 100% battery recorded a park and it gets to like 8%, I know that I'm on the verge of an hour. So I knew that this would be about a 2-hour video. Oh, I still had an hour to go at like this point. I must be about an hour in, right? No, 48 minutes. Well, we'll go with, I know what it is. It had about 25-30% left, but I picked up an extra battery. So I have like a little container thing. So here's how I do when I go to parks. So I have like, so you know how my hair ties, they come in like this little, like, it's not a Ziploc bag, but it's very thick and has very good zip locking. Inside of it I keep eye drops, chapstick for when my lips get chapped because of like fucking wind and shit. Only my key fob, not my car key, my house keys. I leave that in the fucking car, like, you know, locked up in the glove compartment or something. Key fob, marijuana vape, I guess. And check this out. My video just buffered, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm about to pause this video. This is the only time I pause the video when I have to like figure out my shit and get the timestamps resynced. Fuck you, internet, for buffering. Fuck this. I guess I can take I don't need to take a shit. I'll take a piss though. I'll pause, and then be back in a hot sec. Love you guys. All right, guys. It's I think I timed this right. This shit's fucked. 49:10 or something. It's 49:16 now that I'm recording. Does that match 49:19? It's 1 second off. That's good enough. Okay, that's good enough. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try to time this. 49:26 is. Dude, I'm trying too hard. I'm trying too hard. Okay. Anyway, so let me just read this fun spot. I'm just trying to resync because I don't want to, like, I'm gonna be fucked up when I finish this. Cool, you're reading some stuff. I took the break to get more whiskey in my cup, so I didn't get another octuple, but I definitely topped up that octuple as if the drink never. Life is great. The golden rule. Treat others as you wish to be treated. Honestly, it's the tackiest, dumbest shit ever, but I agree, and I'm sharing. This is the longest video that my channel probably will ever have, and fuck it, I'm proud of this or it. And man, John Airy, thank you for all of this. Joe Drades, thank you for designing the roller coaster tycoon of this. Alan Schilke, thank you for that great moment, dude. They are the kindest people ever. So I showed up. They were in there intermittently in the first week. Okay, I put my drink in the cup. Wait, I put my big shit in the cup. That's weird. That's weird. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to film up her chin like that. That's fucking weird. Why'd I do that? Smoke weed to make myself more comfortable. That sounds like I have a problem, doesn't it? I don't. I mean, I have a coaster traveling problem. Fuck. Some whiskey will fix it. God damn. Now the bad hit. Look at some handy dandy water. I have that water. Oh my. I woke up your cat again. Alright. I'm so completely fucked up. Alright, so sorry. Anyway, Alan Schilke has like the warmest smile this side of Mr. This is when I cut myself off. Look at these openly transparent parking spots in the middle of the park. Alan Schilke has the warmest smile of any man competitively with Mr. Rogers. And I guess I have to tell this story again because I'm about to flip off the monster truck, right? My Mason, who I met at the Air Force One shit like this day, I posted a middle finger to the monster truck. He's like, "Why are you flipping off Samson?" I was like, "It's an inside joke." It kind of is, because like me and my friend Michael were making fun of it the first time that we were there. Probably real. This is like a monster truck that they picked. This is a monster truck that they clearly picked up from a junkyard that had like 13 things wrong with it, and they picked it up instead of scrapping it. And then they were like, well, let's just use this as a mascot. This faded shit. It was from a junkyard in Ohio. It was like, why are you flipping off like Samson's? This is shit, okay? And I love it. I love it to death. And this park wouldn't be itself without Samson and Dippin' Dot. Every park has Dippin' Dots, whether it's fucking Silver Dollar City or this fucking place. Everybody has that shit. There are so few that don't have it that it's astronomically comical. Like Idlewild has it. State Fair of Texas has it. Fucking Bay Beach. I didn't know. Maybe Bay Beach doesn't. But like weird shit. Man, Myrtle Beach fucking had it. Dude, they had one at Darien Lake that I missed that apparently was the... it was like a coffee version of Dippin' Dots that had like espresso. Dude, this filming is fucked. Look at these parking spots. And it was like an espresso, cappuccino, etc. Like the flavors. I'm like, fuck, I want to get back to that. And then when I finished doing my little Darien Lake 90-minute speed run, the thing was closed, and I'm like, fuck, I missed it. And then I came back 2 years later this year, and it wasn't there anymore. But my wife was like, hey, I have the best. She didn't say this part, but she has like the best memory in the world. Like she doesn't forget anything. It's crazy. My friend Lacey is the same. These women are amazing at remembering things. And they don't use it negatively. They use it to help people. It's really awesome. Anyway, she was like, I remember that name. I didn't remember what it was called. I still don't remember what it's called. Well, I still don't remember what the brand is called. But apparently they're opening one at like not a mall, but like a something nearby. So I'm like, cool. So I get to actually try that thing from Darien Lake. How did I even get to this part? That's her. That's the wife I'm talking about. Christina, I love her. I'm going to travel with her. She's not the biggest on roller coasters because she has like some issues, because I think I know she's okay with me saying this. Like a couple car accidents that weren't her fault. Like people just, it's a little mild PTSD issues. it kind of flared up when she actually gave Wildfire and Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City a chance. She actually enjoyed Wildfire with her eyes shut, so the potential's there. She wants to be secured, and Thunderation kind of fucked her up because it felt like she thought she was going to fly out. So I know I need to put her on a roller coaster that's very secure and low to the ground. Something Hagrid's Big Bear Mountain, something like that. Very secure, very modern. Because she says, I love the swinging ships. I love the wee swings. You know, potential is there. But I just want to take her to all of the beautiful places and then all of the completely unhinged shit like this. You know, she's at home supporting me. She's the best. I love her, and that's why I married her. And anyway, this line's fucked. You're gonna feel like a new wave of people waiting. Let me know if you see yourself in this fucking video. I think the Taylor Bybee's in here somewhere. I give dap to motherfucking so many people. My God, Scott from Coaster Force, who I had my favorite lap on Voyage ever at Hollywood Nights this year with. I remember just we got to the brake run on like the fastest lap I've ever been on that motherfucker, and he was like shaking, like, holy shit. He made this post that was so fucking sick. You're gonna see him later in this video. He had this post that I saw on his Instagram that was so sick. It had him like sitting on the supports of Raging Bull as it was being built in like 99, 97, something like that. And I think 99. And then 27 years later, him putting all that complicated gear to film the the official Great America POV or whatever for them. And that's great. I just love that. This hobby is the best thing in the world. Excuses to travel, excuses to meet the best people in the world, a secret society for real. Dude, today or this day, I saw so many people I recognized and knew that I lost count. I'm giving dap to not just people on YouTube, but just like everyday people who I just randomly see. Wow, I can't believe the view through that cup is that good. I was actually like, I feel stupid for recording footage of the GoPro in the cup, but it's actually quite clear. I don't know what point I'm trying to make. That one of those signs looked like it completely collapsed on the last day. I'll point to it later. I don't think there's any water in that shit. Oh, I'm lying. There's some water. If you can find it. Drinking my whiskey again. Let me see, like 56, 52. Okay, it's actually kind of synced right now, or something like that. Cool, so I'm gonna smoke a little more marijuana. And check this out. I remembered. I was like trying to remember, but like I properly remember. That's not English. Properly remember. I need to continue my ranking shit. Where did I last get distracted? I know that I said some shit about yeah, Excalibur at Leviathan, Canada's Wonderland, Full Throttle, Magic, yeah. Excalibur at Valleyfair is my only credit that I only rode one. Yeah, I'm in a cup right now. I'm in a cup. Not two girls with it, though. Why'd I say that? Alright, so... okay, 78 Excalibur at Valleyfair, 79 Zippin' Pippin Bay Beach. I have, as an honorary spot, 79.5 Demon Drop at Dorney Park. That's not a fucking roller coaster. I see why y'all say it is, though. And one day when I need to make an excuse to make something like my 1300th credit or something like that, I might just turn Demon Drop selectively in a coaster. Like, Airtime Thrills was doing some shit with yeah, $4 shit. And they ran out of beer, so I had to get the hard liquor, and I don't know, so it got me drunker, and that was fine. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, that guy with the back of his shirt, he was the write-up who sent the fastest dispatches ever, 28 laps in 2 hours, and I thanked him for the fastest, best laps. Fucking sideways, fucking rain felt like you were being in a firing squad getting flagged. It was fucking awesome. That day was so good. Rain rides are, I welcome rain in every park as long as they don't close the rides. It clears shitty guests. No, it clears every normal people. Restrooms and bumper cars. It clears parks people who aren't tough enough. And then the rides get more violent and faster. And then the rain hurts your face in the best way. Best way. All right. So as I wait for these lovely people to go on with their day, and I drink alcohol in the then and now. Let's go. Cheers. Let me drink real quick. Demon Drop. 80, Montu, Busch Gardens, Tampa, the Past B&M invert, 84.2 percentile. I'm a privileged bitch. I absolutely recognize it, and all of those who are envious and jealous of me, I get it. And I understand it, and that's why I'm trying to give y'all all this information and shit in my own sarcastic way. The Instagram's a lot better, Funbox Coasters, for like park reviews and stuff. Because I am really just trying. Thank you, Fun Spot America, Atlanta. It's because I just want to try to help people kind of get that vision to where maybe one day they'll kind of go to the places that they want to go to the most, because it's not that crazy and hard to get to something for most of us. I mean, I live in New Orleans, dude. I don't have anything. This was my home park. 7 hours. I every at least 4 times a year. I would, or 30 times, whatever. I've been here 10 separate days in 3.5 years. Whatever. Do some math and shit. I was here. And in the last 2 weeks, I was here 3 separate fucking days. And this was my home park. This parking lot of a park with one of the best roller coasters in the world is absolutely there. And I'm gonna miss this place like crazy. I never did the bumper. I never did anything. I didn't do the swings. I didn't do the Samson shit. I didn't do the go-kart. I didn't do shit. I only did the 3 roller coasters, and those visits I didn't do the other 2. Place them where? What? I didn't explain. I thought I was gonna explain it, and I did. I'm sitting here like, Igor, would you fucking know? Let's hit him. Gonna ride that shit. Wait, don't tell me. Okay, oh no, that's terrible. Fuck that. 81 Afterburn, Carowinds. 82 Intimidator, Carowinds. 83 Raging Bull, Six Flags Great America. 84 Boss, Six Flags St. Louis. 85 Great White, Maurice Piers. 86 Cornball Express, Indiana Beach. 87 Blue Streak, Cedar Point. 88 Tornado, Adventureland. 89 Cyclops, Mount Olympus. 90 Thunderhead, Dollywood. 91 Wizard, Six Flags Great America. 92 Flying Turns, Knoebels. 93 Great American Scream Machine, Six Flags Over Georgia. 94 Rampage, Alabama Adventure. 95 West Coast Racers, Six Flags Magic Mountain. 96 Tennessee Tornado, Dollywood. 97 Ride of Steel, Six Flags Darien Lake. 98 Superman, Ride of Steel, Six Flags America. 99 Max Force, Six Flags Great America. And 100 Reptilian, King's Dominion. And because I'm high and drunk, speedrun 101, just figure it out. Twisted Cyclone, Banshee, Alpengeist, Manta, Tatsu, Timberwolf, Firehawk, Nighthawk, Hang Time, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, Mr. Freeze, Reverse Blast, Wildfire, Great Nor'easter, Vortex, Thunderbolt, Jackrabbit, Copperhead Strike, Superman, Krypton Coaster, Jersey Devil Coaster at 120, Kraken, Dominator, Yukon Striker, Griffin, American Eagle, Montezuma's Revenge, Racer, Monster Laurent, Wild Eagle, Gale Force, Monster Adventureland, Matsugani, Candemonium, Dragon Challenge, Incredible Hulk, Fahrenheit, Big Apple Coaster, The Bat, Ninja, Apocalypse, Jackrabbit, at Seabreeze, Poltergeist, Wildcat, Silver Bullet, New Revolution, Super Duper Looper, Riddler, Mindbender, Twist, Aurorasaurus, and Zambezi Zinger at 150. I'm going to 200. I'm going to stop at 200. Batman the Rise during like the 280s now, bitch. Fuck. They're good rides too, still. We're in the A's, 70th percentile, 151, Hoosier Hurricane, Mystery Mine, Franken Coaster, Titan, Talon, Raptor, Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, Hydra the Revenge, X-Flight, Cheetah Hunt, Jaguar, Hurler, Apollo's Chariot, Great Bear, Fire Chaser Express, Kumba, California Screamin', Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, Kentucky Rumbler, Powder Keg, Diamondback, Frontier City, Canyon Blaster, Goliath Magic Mountain, Lightning Racer, Pegasus, Comet Hershey Park, Cannonball Lake Winnie, Screamin' Eagle Racer, Racer 75, Wild One, Legend Arnold's Park, Giant Dipper Belmont, Predator Darien Lake, Comet Great Escape, Yankee Cannonball Canopy, Viper Great America Outlaw, Adventureland Iowa, American Thunder, Wolverine Wildcat at 190, then Tigger, Gatekeeper, Rougarou, Valraven Expedition Everest, Flight of Fear, Superman Escape from Krypton, She-Ra, Wild Thing, and Viper at 200 with X-Coaster as the honorable mention at 201. And I'm done. I'm stopping that. That's too much. I'm scrolling up now. And the Monster Truck. I'm giving myself a headache. How long are we at? 103. We're literally halfway. Getting some more. I got another whole bottle of water. This is like a 2-liter bottle of water. Let's look in the trash can. I didn't go inside that time. I'll do it at some point in this video. Especially after I have more of those. I think the progress of them running out of beer is documented here because I didn't want to have the hard liquor. I wanted to end the day in the hard liquor, but I had it way quicker than I needed to or wanted to or something. It's fine. I was down the street. And anyway, so here's more of the park. I think I already filmed this, but I don't care. I think I was trying to get the hurricane POV, and I got a really lovely conversation with some other random enthusiasts who were just really kind and really cool, and they really wanted to hear my stories about all their favorite coasters because I just happened to have been on, you know, all of it. I'm not trying to flex. I just, you know, I wanted to have my own anecdote. Like, yeah, that's great. One of the things that I've really learned on how to connect to other enthusiasts is instead of trying to one up them, even though that's like just how it kind of feels like, you should just progressively, yeah, I did that too, and what I also did was that, no, fuck that. What you say is, dude, I was so fucking excited when I learned that or experienced that or felt that. Cookie, beer, and I did not fuck with Michelob Ultra, but it was fine. They were polite, they were cool. They were just like, dude, it's my last day. Got that bubbling. Oh, look, I'm trying to get like a cinematic shot like one of those like dead mall YouTubers. Okay, that pizza advice for people who are never here again. I don't know if they do it in Kissimmee in Orlando. Maybe they do. Basically, treat those like calzones or something. Is that what you call them in this case? Basically, fuck 4 slices of pizza. That's trash. Fold it in half when it's still piping fucking burn you hot. And then fucking, I just left the camera here. Is that like literally what I did? To fucking stall for time. That's crazy. And then eat it like a sandwich and walk with it. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing that. I know. I'm setting it up to do that, right? Isn't that literally what I'm fucking? Yeah. Joe Draves. I'm not fucking Joe Draves. Read that. I'm drinking. Very, very much so. And there's the pizza that you need to fold. There it is. I mean, need to in the past fold. Dude, the value was crazy. I think it was like $7, and that had you full, man. That was good. And that and those $4 beers with the fucking cup thing. Dude, this place gave me some good ass fucking value. And then Air Force One, you know, $36 to just 100. So, hey Google, what is 36 divided by 103?
The result of 36 divided by 103 is approximately
So, on Easter Sunday of 2025, when I got 103 laps in one fucking day on Fun Spot America, Atlanta's Air Force One, I paid 30, according to mathematics, I got 35 cents a lap. And you telling me I didn't get my value at Fun Spot? Holy shit, thanks, John Airy. What a crazy decision. Why'd you do that? I know you took a gamble, but that is the biggest gamble in the history of this hobby. So now that you'll be a legend in the history books, like you think that Travers fucking trio of the safety coasters, those crazy shits that RMC should totally recreate when they bring back wood coasters. What an idea. Or no, Gravity Group, could they do it? I don't know who I want to do it. Someone. Maybe some new crazy unhinged fuckers could just come in, you know, like Delaware Construction Group. Come here and give us the. I'm so derailing. I'm so high and drunk. What am I even talking about? Am I filming this like? Oh no, it's upside down. Oh shit. How long does this stay fucked? It doesn't look like it's too much longer. Fuck. No, God. Can this end? I mean, like this upside down. Like not anything else. I'm happy. Fuck off. What in the fuck? Or there, oh, I think there's like a group of children or something. Every time I film weird or act like my camera's not filming, it's not like I'm trying to be like weird. It's the exact opposite. I'm pretty sure there was a school group or some shit. Oh, dude, you should, if you want proof of this, every time you see me walking near a water park, I film like I forgot my camera is in my hand. And the reason why is fuck invading people's privacy. Shit's fucked. It's already weird enough filming parks like that. Like, I don't know how else to share the experience of being there with you. Like, I'm not trying to get these POV videos. Like, all these great, I did it in this video, but like I never otherwise do. When you can just get it higher quality somewhere else. My top 100 and soon to be top 200 or maybe even more playlist on my channel, go look for that shit. Just literally Google Coast or YouTube Coaster 420 and you'll see it as like the second result when you look for my name. I get the high quality stuff from Coaster Force and East Coasters and these homies instead of trying to compete. That's stupid. And instead, I just do my bullshit because this is clearly low quality ass YouTube. Apparently, people say it's like old school YouTube, and there's people who get value because this level of like autism and stonery and Beavis and Buttheadedness kind of clicks people in the clicker. Click. I'm eating a pizza in that video. Not right now. Why am I like compelled to finish the 200 shit? You know what? I am. Yeah. Fuck. Homie said, rank. That one homie said that my little thing that I only rank coasters that are ranked higher than the worst Aero Mine Train as a barometer. I now have like an S tier, A tier, B tier. That helps kind of define it even better. So I have triple S tier, which is 13 coasters between Voyage and Magnum XL 200, which it's defined by they are anchored to the best memories of me being alive as a human being. Not just roller coasters, as a fucking human being. Numbers 14 to 48. So between Iron Gwazi and Time Traveler are what I consider worthy of international travel. Numbers 49, that's a double S. Numbers 49 to 124 are S tier, which are between Diamondback Kings Island and Griffin, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I consider excellent headliners for their parks. A tier, I consider a great roller coaster. Just that's it. Between 125 American Eagle and 187 Viper, Great America, same park. And I have like Yankee Cannonball, Canopy Lake Park, and the PTCs, all that stuff. A tier as well. B tier starts at 188 Outlaw Adventureland, Iowa. Hey, Jessica. She was like, hey, why aren't you hanging out the Air Force One line with us? And I'm like, it's because I'm currently recording a 2-hour piece of shit, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with it. And we did. We'll hang out later and steal some PVC pipe. I got her consent and Morgan's consent and all this shit before I talked about it. It's great. They friended me on the social media shit. And I'm absolutely going to travel with them later. Maybe next year, because I've been going a little too hard. I drove 10,000. Let me explain. But if going back between August 2nd and 365 days prior, between my road trips with friends that drove me and me driving myself, about half and half. What the fuck is this red? What is my phone just down on the trash can? Whatever. I drove. I don't know the exact number. It's between 10,000 and 11,000 miles. I drove or was driven. So it was like Vermont to La Ronde down to Six Flags St. Louis was one. Me to King's Dominion and back from New Orleans was another. Me to Atlanta to Wild Adventures, Myrtle Beach, Atlanta, or Fayetteville, rather, in New Orleans and back was another. And then in August 2025, which is within the last year, I know it's stretching it, shut up, fuck you. I drove, before I say that, Fiesta, Texas, I drove that and back in February. Okay, and then that trip that I did with Jeremy and Lyle that I just did like no driving. I was just a passenger, just like with my La Ronde, etc. one where Colson did like most of the driving. I was a passenger being chauffeured around. I'm such a privileged kind, and you're right for being jealous of me. And honestly, I just want you to have that success too, and I'm trying to help manifest that you'll get it too. Like I want everyone to have this good shit, and all this shit. That was like some fucking long trip. And the Jeremy and Lyle thing that I didn't do any driving in was New Orleans to Holiday World to Indiana Beach to Michigan's Adventure to Mount Olympus to Lost Island, Adventureland, and Worlds of Fun. Yeah, that trip. And then the other trip was La Ronde. This is what I've been done in the last year. La Ronde, Seabreeze, Waldemere, Conneaut, House of Frankenstein, Canada's Wonderland, Kennywood, Cedar Point, 2 days, Kings Island, Holiday World at Hollywood Nights 2026, finally got back, Six Flags St. Louis, I did Fiesta, Texas, and King's Dominion as trips by themselves. And inclusive. I'm about to go to. I guess it doesn't need to be included. I'm going in 9 days or so to NorCal Bay Area, like my final major metro area for coasters, like major, top 12 in the U.S., like major. Fuck yeah, Miami's one of them, but doesn't have anything. Um, and I'll do Gilroy Gardens, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, Discover Kingdom, and Cali's Great America. But I'm gonna really hit around Discover Kingdom because I want to spend time looking in trash cans at the zoos and shit that my wife wants to go to, because I actually really she's an enthusiast of that, and it's contagious. Like, you know how like sometimes you watch an enthusiast channel of something you don't normally talk about or care about, but it's just so into it because you're so into it because they are so into it. It's like the same kind of thing with me. Like, there's this guy Noel Phillips who is an enthusiast of just going to different airports and shit and flying to weird ass places, and that's cool. I'm an enthusiast of that now because of him. So like that contagious energy, I'm just trying to spread that shit for people who can absorb it and like maybe become one of us, you know. And then I tell them, like, all you have to do when you finally get into this hobby, like I told my friend Lacey, like I told so many motherfucking people here, just general public motherfucking, it's just whatever, restrooms and bumper cars. All you have to do is wear a t-shirt of a coaster from a different from a different park when you're there. The instant someone says, hey, nice shirt, you've met a new friend. The consent's already there, the I'm an enthusiast is already there, the black screen, my phone's in a pocket or hiding is already there. Smoking my bowl is already there. Drinking my water. What is this? How long does this stay on a black screen? That's fucked up. Oh no. I'm drinking water, and I'll figure out how to solve this problem in a second. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Oh, it solved itself. Wait, I'm on a trash can. I went to take a shit, and I explained this. Yeah, I took a shit, and I went to take a shit, and I'm documenting that I took a shit, and I have, oh no, and I know what followed. Oh no. And that's me drinking alcohol after. You see that? You see those? I bombed the toilet that hard, I overflowed it, and well, I didn't overflow it. It was jammed, and then I took like one of those 3 plungers and tried to help, and it touched. I didn't succeed, and I told someone near the water machine, I'm like, hey man, someone fucked up the shit. I'm so sorry, and that's why it's fucked. And then I was like, well, I did take my shit. I have no idea, but for some reason, I think I walked to the other. I don't know, but I'm walking to. I don't know what the reason is. Stop! Don't question me. I walk. There's another bathroom there that I discovered like literally this day that exists. It's like near like the private areas, which is hilarious that I discovered there's a room where the park, they have shit naming the park like a different old name. And I go there, I don't know, to wipe my ass. I don't know why I was there. But anyway, like Dixieland Diner. Look, that's like an old name of what this park was called. Fuck. It's this a bad video to document the fucking demise of this crazy amusement park. I was too much of a pussy to go inside or too high or too scared or whatever the fuck. And pussy and scared are the same thing, so I didn't really do all that. But anyway. I'm walking back outside at Fun Spot Atlanta in this bad YouTube video. Let me do a timestamp check because I'm all paranoid that it's all desynced. Oh, it's still synced. Let's fucking go. Let us fucking go. Airtime hill into that bitch. Anyway, let me tell you about the Joe Draves Alan Schilke shit. I had 3 rides this day. I had 12 rides on the Thursday, including me being able to do my little dance ride. If you want to know what I'm talking about with the dance, just go to my Instagram, Funbox Coasters, and read it. It's like my second to last Fun Spot post, I think. Or third to last. Anyway, that was 12 laps. And then when I was with my buddy Jeremy 2 weeks prior to closing on Saturday, it was 3 laps. And I don't know what I was prefacing. I was about to say some other thing. And oh yeah, my 3 laps this day. My first lap was the early lap when I got here, and I just ran to the train, and there was actually only like 6 of us in the station or some shit, and I got out or I don't know, I think that happened, or is that Thursday? It happened on one of those 2 days. But anyway, I got off the lap crying because I have to tell you about that. Hold that thought. I got off that lap, and Joe Draves and Alan Schilke had been seen in and out. She was the one with the blue shirt. She was talking to me at Hurricane and just wanted to hear all of my stories. She was cool. And they were just talking to people and taking autographs, and they were talking to someone, and someone asked, "What was what's Air Force One in your ranking?" So it's like number 9, and then they walked away. I'm like, my face is like, what the fuck, incredulous, and I'm like, correction, with my hand like to my mouth, like I'm like talking to an audience. Best steel coaster on the planet. And then they both laughed, and then I walk up. I was just crying. My face was just bawling, crying, looking. I cracked a joke though, and I shook Alan's hand first, pulled out my magnet with the Sharpie that I had ready because I saw that they were there, and I bought it at the Walgreens ahead of being there. I was prepared, bitch. I see that guy at like every event. He's cool. I don't know his name. Ace member for sure. Anyway, and I'm passing the magnet to Alan, and I tell Joe, holding back my tears, like, dude, this roller coaster was my home. This was my home park. I never had one as a child because Hurricane Katrina took it away from me after like 1 year of me having access to it, basically, effectively. And I really fell in love with this place, and I came every 3 to 4 months to my home park, and this really felt like Roller Coaster Tycoon, the fucking ride in real life, designed by an enthusiast who didn't give a fuck. And you were the designer that made it happen. And then I just cracked right there. Right? Ow, fuck! I hit my shit. Ow, ow. And I bawled, and Joe was like, dude, you're gonna make me cry too, man. What the fuck? But I'm glad I have sunglasses on or whatever. He didn't say what the fuck. Neither of them cursed. And he was like, oh, dude, nice Lost Coaster shirt. Credit to coaster101.com for making the only one that exists, by the way, if you want to get it. And I said, yeah, I like to represent the underdog at all of the parks that I visit, and it's just really awesome. And he said, that's the best coaster at Indiana Beach, right, Alan? Like, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, like mocking, kind of teasing. But context, which I only figured out later, I had to think about it for a second, like an hour later, is Alan Schilke designed Steel Hog, so he has a different opinion of Indiana Beach's best coaster. And it was really memorable and lovely, and I was like, dude, y'all are amazing, and I really enjoyed your masterpieces. And as I was actively crying, I think at that point, after both Joe and Alan signed it, I said, Joe, congratulations, I'm sorry, and thank you. And I walked away. Didn't talk to them again. Didn't need to. John, I approached twice. The first time was, I think, on Thursday or something, and he came to the station after it was like stalled for a while, and I was about to board, and he's like, guy, just letting you know, sorry about the delay. We had it overshoot or something. Things were fucked. He didn't say things were fucked. I'm a bridge, whatever. And he's like, but we're getting the second train on, and we're gonna be awesome right now. Or some, I clearly said that wrong, but just that energy, right? And then I said, I yelled with my hands to my mouth, that kind of shit. Hey everyone, y'all do me a favor and congratulate John. Hey John, I prefaced it with, hey John, to get his attention. And then I said that. To tell John, congratulations on the best steel coaster on the planet. And then I just started clapping, and it was a full-blown standing ovation. It was really good. And then I think he started crying. It was awesome. Like, that's the kind of moments I love doing for people. It's like really easy. It doesn't take any effort at all, and it becomes like one of the best moments of their month. Like, why wouldn't you do that all the time? So I do it to like ride operators who do a really good job, giving them a big tip or something. And contrast that when you see my Alabama Adventure video when I get kicked out. I'm saving that story for them. Shit's crazy. Random. Why is that there? What was there? Shit's crazy and fuck. Those are fun. I've never been able to get the shit to do the shit. If you know, you know. I don't feel like explaining it, and it's not like a secret society. Just ChatGPT picture of that bitch, or don't, or just Google it. Do whatever you want with your life. Oh, dude, we're 1 hour and 23 minutes and 50. Let's go. I'm actually gonna finish recording. I'm at 70% through this fucking. This is awesome. I'm actually gonna be able to finish recording this. By the way, I wanted to get a hurricane video, and the reason I keep treading back to it is I was talking to those lovely people and went back to get this. Like, now I'm on the mixed drink. See, I'm on it already, or the pre-mixed drink. It was strong, very good value of fucking me up. And hurricane. Let me tell you about hurricane then. So I wrote it like once, and I was like, just on the way to Air Force One, I'm like, wow, this is kind of a jank piece of shit. I had a lot of fun, weird airtime, but like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I might be a one and done. Well, I might return. And then I did Air Force One literally 225 times later. The one in Fun Spot Kissimmee, which I did previously, I remember just was way better. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. And then Prairie Screamer is like top 5 bucket list left in the United States for me now when I go back to over Texas for whatever, Dallas for whatever. And so I'm going to do that. And I remember this being bottom tier, but I got so much fun with this on being janky. And dude, you just have to reframe your headspace. There was some fuckhead who said, forget about Air Force One on Reddit, who said, forget about Air Force One. This is the best roller coaster at Fun Spot Atlanta. First of all, fuck off. Air Force One's my 2, and Hurricane is my 222. That's fucking fun. Nice coincidence. Or whatever it is. And no, that's fucked. But is it fun? Absolutely. It's a great roller coaster. I have it ranked over Batman the fucking ride. All of them. Great America, over Georgia, all of them, bitch. And because, yes, it feels like you're getting fucked. And Franken Coaster is a better version of it, by the way. But you can't stop laughing. And isn't the entire point of an amusement attraction to make you fucking laugh, motherfucker? If you leave that saying, that was fun, I enjoyed that, and it's memorable, and you're like, can't stop thinking about it for a little bit, wasn't that great? Shut the fuck up if it was a bad ride. A bad ride can be good. You know, it's like, this is the Room of roller coasters. You ever seen that movie, you know, with Tommy Wiseau? Google that shit. The dude's fucked. And it's one of my favorite movies ever, and it's astonishingly bad. They have this single screen theater, Britannia Theater in New Orleans, and they'd play it like maybe like twice every 3 years type of shit. And sometimes the Oval cast would even show up, and it would be people like booing the movie and throwing the football around and throwing spoons at the screen and shit. And it became like a memorable movie for whatever the fuck. And Hurricane, it's that. It feels like a shopping cart on fire being kicked around by people. And I got on it 6 times in a row on the final Thursday of this place being open because it's just fucking fun. If you reframe, this is what I've been doing for everything in my life, by the way, over the last couple months. I've been doing it as an exercise. Like, most of the audiobooks I listen to while driving on these ruts is like just about how to be a better person, being more mindful, looking in the world through the lens of other people and shit. To just be less of a fuckhead, which is historically I've been a fuckhead. You know, like not criminally, but fucking obliviously fucking sure. And I've just learned a lot about how. See, I forget where I was concluding, so I'm gonna drink while I think about the conclusion of that. Hold on. Oh yeah, reframing the world in a more positive way, even when it's horrible. Like, I had the pipes burst under my house, and I had to spend like $20,000, and insurance only covered like half of it. And somebody had to like tunnel through the house, like the worst thing. Like, I had sewage problems, like, and all of that. Here's the lesson I got. I now am a homeowner who really understands plumbing. So I've hardened from it and learned from the horrible lesson. I had a shitty business, I don't feel like elaborating on it, who's doing some shitty shit and fucking up my life with trying to dissolve my company, and she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose so hard that it can be very schadenfreude for her when it ends, I promise. And I'm reframing it as, well, never trust people as a business partner like that again, and et cetera, et cetera. I don't feel like going with it. But the entire point I'm trying to make is that if you reframe your motherfucking life, dude, from everything being positive, even if it's horrible, like even if it's fucking horrible, it's just better. And here's Hurricane. My God, look at this like circular talking. I've actually been pissing off a few friends lately on circular talking, and I need to calm down on it. I've been listening to too many books that have the storytelling narrative shit to parallel a story with a lesson, and it really, really gets you to understanding the conclusion faster and shit. and I've been talking like that a lot, and people are like, what are you talking about, bitch? It's fucking fucked. And then my wife doesn't even help because she talks like a researcher sometimes, where she'll introduce the subject of the sentence fucking 58 words into the fucking thing she's talking about. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, stop interrupting me, I'm getting there. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway, like, I start talking like that, and I'm high and drunk. What the fuck? Drinking. Anyway, Hurricane is all of that encapsulated into reframing. It is so much fun. One of the things I do when I close my eyes on a roller coaster, every time I ride like a third or fourth time, it's mainly so I can understand it, so I can better absorb the feeling of being on the ride, the sounds of the ride, and the environment. And everyone on Hurricane is always fucking laughing, man. I was talking about, like, dude, that felt like a shopping cart on fire, but that was the best shopping cart on fire. What a fucking piece of shit. And I just walked right back around, and the 4 other people, 2 of them wearing a Kumba shirt, cool people, were like, yep, I'm getting right back on that. You're completely right. What a fucking piece of shit. But if it's fun, it's fun. If you find it fun, it's fucking fun. Fuck you. All of these people being like Swiss Toboggan is one of the worst experiences on the planet. No, it's one of the most novel experiences on the planet. This is hard to frame as a good ride. This is a fucking piece of shit. At least you get to see it a second time or whatever. But Swiss Toboggan was one of the most memorable experiences of my life. If you want to see something close to a POV, I think it is a POV. What am I talking about? A real POV. It's on my channel. Just put like crap coaster Swiss. If you want to find me on YouTube at all, just put crap coaster review or allegedly and then a park. I thought that'd be good SEO. I'm drinking. I need a piss. But wait, I don't have that much more time. I'm good, right? I can wait 36 minutes to pee. Fuck pausing this again. Just having to like interrupt my flow. You can see I'm in a flow state, like a stoned flow state. But like I'm not trying to like pause it. The ride is not. It's fucked. It's fully fucked. There's not temporarily anything. The restraints are so fucking loose on Hurricane, yo, and it's crazy. The ride is crazy. Is it like best ride in the park good? No, that's completely unhinged. That's completely fucked. But is it great? Yeah, it's pretty great. And I hope it finds a new home too. And I'll be real, the enthusiasm surrounding this entire last couple weeks, I went from being pretty confident that Air Force One would be fucked to Air Force One is not fucked because there's too much fanfare, too much social media, too much John Airy is adamant about it being rehomed energy for it to be completely fucked. This POV is bad. The Air Force One's bad too. And I think it's going to be saved, but I'll tell you what, I think Hurricane's going to be saved too. I really think, hey, look at this. I don't think I've ever pointed it at myself. And you know what? I don't like showing my face. I just don't enjoy it. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be like a vanity fucker. I just want to create content to make people giggle with me and want to go to these places themselves. Like be the friend like hanging out with you like, hey bitch, this shit's fucked. You should do it. You know? And that's why like I'm not trying. I know I could do so much more to make this channel blow up and I just don't want to. And I hope this video doesn't get like 15,000 views by accident because this is like a 2-hour video about a diminishing trending topic. Might do it. I hope it doesn't. Give me my 150 views like I usually get. I'm good. I'm good. These fucking carnival attractions. This carnival fucking. This is. I'm forgetting the actual English words for what I'm saying. Parking spot. Why does it feel like parking spot is not the term? This whole place is fucked. I have more weed to smoke. You know, like that is like the last bowl of weed. Dude, I just put like a little flame toward my little. So I have So I have like this very fluffy. It looks like a cat whiskers like fucking like pop filter on my bullshit bitch. And I think I just like lit part of it on fire for a second. Dippin' Dots. I shout out Dippin' Dots in every fucking video where I remember to do it, because I forget a lot. Look at these just random vendors. Look at this place. Cracked pavement, random vendors, enthusiasts. One of the best coasters in the world. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? That flat over there, that fucking S&S swing with a capacity of 4 riders with tarp on it. 4. Gatorade shit. Just bribing employees. Like, hey. The thing is, this place, designed like fuck. Air Force One, worst coaster name ever. I do not remember sitting on that. How high was I? My favorite steel coaster memory ever, and it's probably untoppable other than Hollywood Nights, which is above it. Restrooms and bumper cars is one of the most unhinged signs I've ever fucking seen. Why would you put those two things together? This felt like a cafeteria, and I'll be honest, it sucks, and I will miss this room. I had those calzone pizzas and $4 beers and shit. Did I really film that again? Yes, I blew that up, but it wasn't normal shit. Like, I didn't like vomit that bad. There's bad plumbing. I'm honest about it. There's some back room and shit. Book your next party. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm fucked up. What drink number is that on this? I think the color. I think that is exactly like when they ran out of Michelob Ultra. If for some reason that was a Michelob Ultra, and I remember John Airy when he had the speech or whatever. Yeah, that's not available. That never was available. Fuck you. I was excited. By the way, they also John Airy was like, y'all drank all the beer. That's what I was gonna conclude there. Dude, look up at the top right corner. Me and my friend Jeremy, when I was there 2 weeks prior, he was like, dude, this fucking place sells just entire bottles of wine. I've never seen that, and I was so high that like, and he, I guess, was too. That he was like, and we convinced ourselves this is the only amusement park in history that just sells entire bottles of wine, and we just memified that internally. Like, that's so fucking funny. Like, well, okay, here, I'm sure there's some children walking by or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And or I'm just trying to interact and pay. I'm trying to pay my bill. I don't know if I ever concluded this topic, but what I carry is, yes, that little baggy bag. I have a debit card, an ID, a fucking the fob on my car only, chapstick, eye drops. I don't keep cash usually unless the park needs it, and gummies, marijuana fucking gummies. And if it's a park that truly doesn't give a fuck, like Mount Olympus, a vape, a disposable fucking vape. So I keep all those things together. And then maybe, like, if you're paranoid, which I'm not anymore, because just nobody fucking cares. Nobody's paying actually that much attention to you. 4 hours left. That's when I noticed, man, I need to get my, like, second lap of the day. I was there since opening, like 5 hours recording this bullshit video. You can drape, like, a little, like lens protector, kind of, like, just something just to hide your marijuana gummies that you can just say, oh, these are for my blood sugar. Are you serious right now that you're questioning me? Oh, you want to chew it? Everyone's so paranoid. Just get high at amusement parks. If you have good transportation and you know your limits and consent and shit. But the shit's the best moments of my life, though. What am I gonna lie to you? Fucking drinking and I'm alone here, but the thing is, you just meet the coolest people. The thing is, I re-interact and re-hang out with random motherfuckers just doing this a lot because they're doing this a lot. They're all. I don't even need to say, hey, nice shirt, because I'm like, hey, Steven. There isn't a Steven. I'm just trying to be generic with it. But motherfucker, it really is like that. You're going to see Taylor Bybee at some point in this video, I think. And Scott from Coaster Force, and then people I was saying, this is great. This hobby is great. And if you're feeling FOMO, fuck that. Figure it out how to get. The thing is, I understand that this economy is absolutely Jesus fucked. But there are ways to figure it out. Like, there's ways to, like, combo friend passes and joining people in their hotel room, sleeping on the floor if you have to, rest areas if you fucking have to. There's ways to make this work where it's not that crazy expensive. And farewell celebration Atlanta, man. Oh, I signed that sign. That one, I think that went home with the Airy family. They ran out of the silver bitch pen or whatever, but I wrote Best steel coaster on the planet or some shit. And here's just another round of people waiting for Air Force One. Oh, there's Joe Draves, by the way, talking to another enthusiast. He said he got like 100 laps or so on his last week of it being there. He just went every day after work. Like, what does after work mean? Does he live in Georgia or did he just work remotely? I don't know. I don't care. Love the guy and love the work he's done. But I did it 103 times in one day. I don't one up people, as I said. What you should say instead is, damn, I really enjoyed that when I experienced it too. Tell me more about how much you enjoyed it. That's how you should talk to children. And I don't think I concluded that topic. Ooh, I remembered. Just tell kids, man, if you enjoyed that, then you should look forward to this. Tell your dad, maybe you should go ride this. This is the one that does the thing you like the most. Like, basically, as long as you're not trying to one-up, do not one-up children. I'm never going to have a child. That's just not in my future. It just never will be. I can't do that. But do that. And also, Scott from Coaster Force, this is me fucking around because I'm giving him a handshake. He remembered me. I think he acknowledged me before I acknowledged him. And, like, how good is this hobby? 1.1 million subscribers, Upstop Media. Dude, his Instagram's great to follow. I mean, dude, fucking great hobby in this motherfucker. And so this is me pointing up because I'm just, like, talking to him. Like, hey, great to see you again. And then bye. Yep, it is like that. All of the YouTubers are really humble. Like, even Taylor, Bybee, and Sarah, they're a little pretentious. They're not my favorite, but they aren't bad people. They're cool, and they're always pretty, I wouldn't say even civil, kind. They're cool in the park. The only time I ever interacted with Taylor was like Hollywood Nights 2020, I don't know, 2 maybe, and I asked, how annoying do the questions get from people like me, or some stupid fucking question like that? And he's like, pretty fucking annoying, but it's where it was a very break the ice thing. Like, I don't know. And then I just never talked to him again. But Scott, my favorite moment I ever had on the Voyage, the definitive lap that made it my #1 or whatever the fuck. Like, it was already #1 for years at that point, by the way. So I had hanging out with him, and we were just opposite roads. Because, like, I'll be real, like, you can be best friends with motherfuckers, but a roadie yourself is always definitive, especially with the definitive example as the back row of the Coney Island Cyclone at Luna Park, Brooklyn, New York. You have to be in the back row by yourself because the lack of a seat divider is what makes it so. Well, you have it on the Voyage, but whatever. Being able to flail with your arms and shit. Air Force One, if you were to go to my Instagram, like the third to last, I believe, yes, post, I have a dance, and I explain it, and I explain the context there. I don't feel like talking more about it, but look, this is the longest line you have ever seen or will ever see that has ever been seen of Air Force One, and I was ready for it, and by the way, I learned later that I could have gotten 1, maybe even 2 more laps on this, but I was crying and shit so fucking much in anticipation of my home motherfucking shit that I resigned it. I resigned myself to just being okay with the fact that this was the last one, and I walked away. I was very emotional. I've never cried about it, dude. This is like rifling how much I cried about, like, losing some loved ones. I mean, this is fucked up to say, but I mean, why am I gonna lie to you? Scott from Coaster Force said the same on his recent post about this ride. Like, this was a very meaningful place because it was such an unhinged place where people created such wacky, high-quality memories that even though this park is aesthetically one of the most fundamentally fucking fucked up pieces of shit that's ever been parked as a park, fuck. And Air Force One is the most vain fucking name. He's like, when we find a way to rehome this park, how many of you want to keep the Air Force name? And everyone was like pretty, like, tepid about like nah. And that's a bad name, John. Fuck it, man. Stop. But this place is one of my highest quality members at Knoebels. Oh yeah, those are the homies and shit. Let me drink. Let me acknowledge them before I get, like, caught in, like, a fucking, like, talking thing that I forget. I was like hanging out with Morgan and Jessica and Mason and friends, and Coasters and Brews homie. Okay, the thing got fucked up for like an hour 45. It was fucked, and clearly the second train wasn't there. Like, great operations for final day, like, right, exactly what you'd expect. And I got their consent at the end when we raid some pipe thing, so I might be stuck in topics. So I'm just letting you know that. And dude, I know I'll hang out again with Morgan for sure. He designed. If you go to a Facebook group, I think Roller Coaster Enthusiast Club or some shit like that, you'll find it. He had an Air Force One design that was like 2023 to 2026, forgotten but not, or not forgotten, but like creative, great memory. Some good shit. It was like the best design I've ever seen, and he's giving it away for free. Number 2. Oh, this is what like I just announced already. There it is in whatever's. And he was giving it away for free. Doesn't want any money. And I'm like, dude, one of the shirts, I always like representing the underdog, as I said. I want Excalibur at Valley Fair to exist as a thing. And then like one day later, he was like, here you go. Even though he's never been on it. Cool motherfucker. So I wanted to say all of that before I lose the opportunity, which I will lose the opportunity. Yeah, there's all the homies. It's going to get changed a little bit in Northern California when I go to Gilroy Gardens, CGA, Discovery Kingdom, and Giant Dipper. And and I'm going to slow down by the end of the year. I think I'm going to hit, if everything just gets really amazing with my business really quickly, which I'm actually a little optimistic about. I'm looking at October. There's a convention, Dive Bar, with the people who do karaoke, homebrew media on YouTube, like Funbox Karaoke, like me, that's who I am. And like Belly Sings, Knox Karaoke, Paraoke, channels like that, which you might have seen in your little dive bar shows. Those are my friends in real life. And they have a convention this year in Vancouver. The one in 2023 is in New Orleans. I held it. Like, that's my other thing I do. And if I were to go there, I'd be like top 2 bucket list left in North America after Stardust Racers. Coaster at P&E Playland, and then if I do that with my wife, then we'd hit Seattle for a while. I'm honestly thinking about just reintroducing some more credit card debt for it, so I might just do it. But I would go to Wild Waves before it gets fucked, and then do the rest of the Pacific Northwest, like Classic Coaster and all of that, some other time. And then that would be what I would conclude the year with. And then I'm thinking maybe December or January, I'd get Stardust Racers. And I have to clean up a lot. I have to get like Guardians of the Galaxy and like some weird shit, like White Lightning. I've been to Fun Spot Orlando, but it was like closed and shit. And dude, Morgan's like, dude, here's this free thing, join us, and we'll give you an express this, and fucking cool people. I will hang out with you again. I know you're checking this out, this video. I have to slow down a little bit this year, but by the winter, I might be already saying yes, and next year I'm like, fuck yes. I've driven 10,000 miles, or I drove 5,000. It was driven like 5,000, so I can't take all that credit. But like, I have to calm the fuck down for this year. But I'll totally fucking chill with you. So please, absolutely. And I want to do like a double date with you and Jessica, and we like eat at your favorite whatever in Florida or whatever. And I'm gonna. So I got all of that out of my system. So when I disregard you like fuck later in this video, I got my piece in. Let me drink. Oh my god. Oh, I haven't been drinking my water. I gotta piss. How much left do I? Oh, I've only got like 20 minutes left. That's not bad. It's been 2 hours. It hasn't been. It's going to be. All right, 3 drinks of water. So I'm gonna make myself need to pee more. Look at those rails. How cool they look up close. Like, people who haven't been that close to RMCs, check that out. Like, it's so simplistic, and Alan Shilk, he's got the genius of these people. These brilliant grandmasters. Like, look at this shit. It is so simplistic. Look at the steel reduction in cost for transportation and shit. This is why this coaster will be rehomed, for sure. But it's going to sit and be SBN. This is my prediction, official prediction. It'll be SBNO for 3 years, 4 years. Oh, years. It'll be like 2030. And then after the coaster depreciates enough, it'll be financially equitable enough for someone to salvage it based on the fanfare of this final weekend and like this final day even, and it'll be brought somewhere else. But RMC are primarily builders rather than, I mean, they started as builders rather than anything else. They built El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure, which I said in a previous video. they are going to change something. That final trench back part will probably be reprofiled. That quintuple up down thing, that magnum on crack ending, that's done. That'll never come back. I think the first half will be unchanged, and topographically they'll figure it out. But that back and ending section will never be the same, and it'll go somewhere weird. My primary hope is Wild Adventures in Valdosta, which I did 2 days prior to this, which, by the way, I highly recommend, and I'll tell you about it why in the video. TLDR is it basically feels like a supercharged zoo. Sorry, tongue-tied. It feels like a supercharged zoo with roller coasters and like cabins and shit, and like a marsh swamp walk that feels like you're not even in an amusement park anymore. It feels like you're in the wilderness. Really lovely. So what I think they should do is put Air Force One there as their signature ride, because they used to have Cheetah, a good one. By the way, you can go to the Cheetah station and just sit on the Millennium Flyer train in a picnic area. It's really cool. What they should do is put a new, I don't care for them, but they should, new Gravity Group Family Woody like Bobcat or Kentucky Flyer there, and then have their SLC get the Maurice Pierce treatment, and then fuck the Boomerang, even though it's a good Boomerang with really good views. Fuck that. Turn it into like something like the Werewolf Gorge shit going to Fiesta, Texas, or maybe the Waldemere family thing. Do some Vekoma launch shit. And that park will be one I'll visit every single fucking year. Air Force One as the headlining one with, you know, real colors. Like maybe jungle colors like green and shit. Brown and purple or whatever the fuck they need to do. And that park is already one of the most stunning. It is a Herschend park. I understand why it's a fucking Herschend park. Put this there. When Canopy Coaster said that in a video that I listened to in the car while approaching this park, like I was between the Quick Trip taking a shit and actually being on it, he was like, Wild Adventures, or no, that was the Thursday or something. I'm telling this timeline wrong, but it was very imminent to the end of this or whatever. He was like, I should get the what the fuck? He said, this Wild Adventures is the best candidate for this fucking roller coaster. I'm like, dude, are you huffing glue? What the fuck? I respect your opinion on everything, but this one's fucked. By the way, he was so right on Swamp Fox, so right on Goliath Laurent, so right on these unhinged things that people... Coney Island Cyclone, he is ranking things correctly. Listen to his top 100. Go to his top 100 right now. Pause, new tab, his new shit, and then come back to this shit. Love Canopy Coaster. The opposite of what I'm doing, but he's my favorite. I'm not trying to be like the people I like a lot. I want to do different shit in this fuck. And, anyway, I'm so fucked. So, what the fuck am I talking about? This is way too much scotch I'm drinking. Oh, fuck. The good news is that I'm not there. I'm 2 rooms away. I have to go past the room where the 8 parrots are sleeping. Like, that's how well parrots sleep. I'm barking this fucking loud and haven't woken up. How cool is that? And then my gorgeous wife is sleeping in the shit. And I'll be there probably when this is going to take like 7 or 8 hours to render. And then when it's done, I'll just dump it with like, I'll just find some thumbnail and post it. And then you'll be seeing it. Or you are seeing it. And there's Air Force One, which is yet another shot of you hear me slur. I'm fucking drunk. And on a big gummy too. Woo! Got another 14 minutes in this fucking. Oh, like it's just minimal steel. Look at how smart this design is. So you basically having the 2 separate fuckers, and you've heard this from more intelligent people than me. I don't need this. You don't need this. What a weird transition. Why'd I turn it off? Oh, I think that might... Oh, it happened multiple times today. I had my GoPro just die from overheating. It happened back in the bad area by that weird screaming swing. 4 people capacity. Looks like it should be operated in a fucking apartment complex capacity ass shit. I made that joke last time. It's not the same. I can't be repeating jokes. 3:30. The park closed. Wait, they had Airy ending at 7. Park ending at 8 or something like that, but I heard rumors that they were shutting the shit down at like 5:30, so I was mentally prepared for that. And I guess so. I was hanging out with my crew, like legit crew. I'm gonna hang out with them again. I know it. I'm not just manifesting it. I'm going. I'm planning it. I'm gonna hang out with them later, and that was the second lap. And I ended up riding it with this really cool chick, Savannah, and she on most like a lot of my rides in the last week, I was a single rider. And people just hanging at the station were just trying to find someone to pair with, and I said yes every single time. If you're an enthusiast, by the way, I aggressively prefer having a row to myself. But if an enthusiast asks, "Hey, can I please sit next to you?" Fuck you if you say no. So I said yes every single time. And she's like, "Hey, can I get back on?" I was like, "Absolutely, come in." And I was like, "All right, great riding with you on my second to last lap on this, I think." He's like, "All right, hell yeah," and we just got to talking. And you'll see, I think, the side of her head for a second in the video, so I'm acknowledging her right now, I guess, too. Cool, I'm getting all of that out of the way because, like, the filming, my GoPro was, like, dying out of battery as I was approaching there, and my POV of this was at, like, 7%, 6%, 5%, as I was recording it, so I'm like, I was just recording bursts rather than this hilariously pointless continuous shot. This ends very quickly, I assure you. Like, look how little is left in the video relative to how continuously stupid this fucking shot is. But anyway, yeah, this I think was me giving a full documentation of what the operations actively and without interruption looked like on the final day, you know, which kind of speaks volumes. But I don't think it's speaking volumes of like the quality of the staff. This is over-engineered 97-degree. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Did I just hit some button on my shit that made it fucking what? What the fuck was that? It's fucked. Look at how simple the steel design is on that, though. Like, think of how much more rail bullshit is. It looks like something that would design like a shitty Pinfari in your local fair, but just a modernized, like, no, it isn't. It's actually one of the world's best, bitch. And I wish RMC so much success in the future because they're innovators, they're enthusiasts, they're creating new shit. Them and Gravity Group, come on, man, they're the tippy top. They're the and CCI, you know, formerly. That's my top three manufacturers, and y'all need to fucking get them. With Intamin, RMC, PTC, Schwarzkopf, Arrow. I said RMC twice. And then Empty Cup because I've been waiting too long in this line. I wanted more liquor. But I didn't want to like leave the line to get more and be like, save my spot and look like a douche fucking. Wait, it sped up. What was that? What the? There has to be like some fucking GoPro shit. Can one of y'all in the comments let me know what I just did twice? What the fuck? And I do know that when it saves, it was like GX010 or whatever for every video, but the ones that are sped up are GH. I'm like, what is GH about? Guitar Hero? So I just changed the H to X and like disregarded, and it was still consecutively correct. And it's clearly GH means is sped up. What? That stall, that upside down stall is such good shit. I love this coaster, it's such good shit. It was such good shit. Oh my god, how heavenly. This red, white, this over-patriotic color scheme's fucked. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here telling you that everything's great. The operations were questionable a lot. The staff here was always lovely. I have no complaints about any of my 10 days here with the staff. They were humble, they were kind. But this place is a parking lot with a GameShark glitch, open RCT2 infinite money glitch, best of world ass class coaster dropped in the parking lot with no fucking continuation, and you saved the Roller Coaster Tycoon game and went to eat dinner shit looking at. It's fucked. This is crazy. What the fuck is this ride? What the that's the timestamp if you want to follow that shit like a fucking autistic person like my ass. That's the back of his shirt, Morgan's shirt. Did you catch that? Pause it and rewind it and shit. I'm drinking. Hanging out with the crew. And I'm gonna link them to the video, and there's no way they're still here. They're probably tuned out, but if they fast forward. Oh my god, I'm drunk. I only have like 8 minutes left. I'm drunk. Dude, I love this roller coaster. I'm gonna miss it so goddamn much. That's Coasters and Brews homie. He's cool. I have a picture with. You know what? Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail of the whole fucking video. You know what? I will. I'm gonna make that. Yeah. Okay. I just declared it. I'll make that the thumbnail of the motherfucking video. Wait, that's bad for SEO. Wait a minute. Wait, I can't be so declarative so quickly. That's bad for SEO. I love you guys. And okay, Instagram Funbox Coasters. It is the second picture after the one with Joe Draves and Alan Schilke. You homies, all of you, including Coasters and Brews homie. Y'all are in that bitch. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. There's Joe Draves talking to guys. I think he's Taylor with red shirt. Yeah, there you go. Coaster Studios. Yeah, I won't do that. I have to calm down. Dude talking to him, chill ass dude. Had a good conversation with him. There's Area Force One. No, I won't do that. I'm gonna just choose some generic shit on the internet, or maybe one of the pictures I took if I can find a good one. I'm not gonna try very hard. So that's whatever you clicked into. I didn't try very hard because I just want to get the video out. But as I just watched Taylor Bobby adjust his glasses and point vaguely at my favorite steel coaster memory holder, I'm gonna miss this fucking roller coaster. God damn it. God damn it. I'm really gonna miss this. This was my home park. Here's Morgan. Hey, how you doing, buddy? This was my fucking home park. And I didn't find it till my 30s. Fuck. Six Flags New Orleans, Jazzland at the time, introduced me to CCI. I didn't know who they were at the time, who made my first roller coaster, then told me, hey, I like wood coasters with Mega Zeph. And I played a lot of roller coaster. I never was really a gamer. I played a lot of roller. I'm crying now. Hey, there it is. Tear dropped on my lap. I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid, and fuck. This right here is the cumulative experience of all of it. My former number one was, oh my god, Giga Coaster 1 is here in Millennium Force. CCI became Gravity Group, who made the wood coaster that I designed as a kid. In real life, Voyage, Boulder Dash, Hades 360, Shivering Timbers, Ravine Flyer 2, Switchback, Lost Coaster. Fucking, this was one of them. Coasters that brought in my inner child, like Sea Breezes, fucking bobsleds, Coney Island Cyclone, the coaster that made me cry. Oh shit, here we go. We're stealing shit. I still have my peas in my pocket. This was a really big bonding experience with these really great people that I'm told. She's wearing that Iron Gwazi design was one that Morgan designed as well. Morgan, maybe if he can like comment in the comments on how to find that shit. That was like the best shit. Great design, great people. Fuck crying right now. This shit was funny. And okay, 4 minutes left. Let me paste this shit. Anyway, I got their consent to share that we were stealing shit, but like, this can't matter. Dude, there's no way that it was just open, like, I wonder what people do with it. This looks clearly like, fuck with it, right? Like, I know this park is completely, like, just, you know, a little halfway to abandoned, but there's no way they're this neglect happy, right? Like, what is this? What is that bitch? What the fuck? Oh man, we all took one of those pieces. We're drinking, we're hanging out. I'm gonna hang out with these awesome people again. I promise. I already talked about them, so I'm not gonna do it again because I'm fucking drunk. Wait. He did some shit. I didn't film. I was like, can you just do it again? Because I'm filming. He's like, all right. Thank you, Morgan. That shit's crazy. I was like, hey, like we're in Halo, like we're bonding over stolen shit. What a memorable day. Like John Arry was talking about, like the one thing they can't take away from us is the memories we made in this fucking place, right? 10 days here, I can vividly recite, and I have really bad memory, I can vividly recite how all 10 of them went. From beginning to end. I can tell you about a lot of my 200 plus laps. About the hour and a half I had Fun Spot Atlanta to myself. which was one of the most Twilight Zone-ass things that I've ever experienced. About all the people I've bonded with. If I wanted to create a memory, all I had to do was hop in my car, put on a good audiobook, drive 7 hours to Fayetteville, and write this fucking masterpiece. I'm gonna really miss this, dude. It really hurts. This was my home park, and this was my home coaster. This was the childhood I never fucking had. Savannah's riding next to me, and here's me getting a POV. Listen to this shit. So, I kind of just weaseled away from wanting to film roller coasters because everyone does shit better, and I can just link the POVs. That's just lazy and efficient and correct. I decided I had my GoPro stick holder thing like with a wrist strap. And I have like the actual wrist holder and the chest holder. I have all of it, and I just didn't feel like bringing any of it. And because like I'm not gonna film. Fuck it. So I lost my GoPro stick holder thing at Carowinds. Like it just fell out of my pocket when I wasn't being mindful, like a fucking moron. And and I bought a new one, but it didn't have like the wrist strap to protect it. So I was just like free balling, like holding on dearly to my GoPro, so I filmed it like shit, as usual. Point down, look at how dilapidated, look at how blighted, look at how much of that roof collapsed. That is so funny. Look at this roller coaster, look at what this is, look at the top of Savannah's head. That's fucked. There's the road, there's SR85, I don't know what the fuck, I probably got that wrong. I just miss all of this. This place is crazy. This was crazy. This was one of the most unhinged experiences in the history of this hobby, and this dates back to the fucking Coney Island 1906 loop. Look at this. Here's what I filmed. This is fucked. That die bar shit, that's wrong shit. Oh my god, we're filming the wrong crap. There's that blighted shit. Ooh, we pan to the sky. Oh, and look, I think I do something that doesn't make sense here. I'm like, yeah, let's go this way here. That makes sense in my favorite airtime moment, and then we get fucked. This part won't exist the same. This is going to be reprofiled, I promise. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And also, I do this thumb up, whatever the fuck this is. And I'm happy. And also, the good news is that this is one of the only coasters in the world that I've ever been to that I would really defend the middle row as an essential row, because the front and the back do a lot of shit great, and the middle really defines it very great as the average of it all. But look, I'm gonna miss this roller coaster so much, and thank you for watching.